So hi, it's Jane from Divine Real, and this is your read for the next 7 days. So here we go, top and bottom of the cards. So being a magician and making a judgment call. Making a judgment call based on everything you've learned so far. And it's to do with wanting to manifest what you want in your world, really, by the looks of it. I've literally just seen the on the bottom of the deck as well, the Six of Pentacles, which really indicates there's a need for balance in something, really. Current energies for Cancer. Oops, what's that? It's turned. Right, so that came out like that. So where you've been feeling, maybe feeling like you're missing somebody or missing someone's connection or whatever, it looks like there's a change in that now, because the card isn't fully upright. And this came out funny as well. It did come out funny, but I've literally turned it that way. So that's like a new cycle begins as well. Current energy, new cycle of what, more toxic behaviour. Let's find out what's going on here. Ooh, okay, that's the you know, it could be a loving connection here or a partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but it kind of is, really. Right, these are coming out a bit funny at the minute. I don't know the way they're coming out. It feels a bit like I feel like doing the reading again already. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to read these ones, right, because they've come out all together. These are message cards. Crikey, there's 3 message cards here. There's like a hope. It's like, so as if someone's gone in for wisdom, either yourself or somebody else, you know, already wise on the top of the mountain there, gaining more light and wisdom, you know, going within, probably even sealing yourself off from other things and other people. This is like the hero's journey, but it's telling you there's hope for success. So whatever wisdom it is saying, there's hope for success. And then literally these are 3 message cards. So it's like, you know, this could be like an apology, a small, very small apology, a very passionate message, and also a very fast moving, honest, impulsive kind of message as well. And it is saying it's as if like you're going in for wisdom. There is hope for success, is telling you, to do with a message that either you send or receive, kind of thing. I do want to see more about these cards as well, because that to me isn't very clear. Okay, these ones are kind of pulled out. Right. Can you tell us why the devil card, though? I need some sort of clarity on that one. It isn't fully clear. Can I have some clarity on the devil card there, please? What's all that about? Well, that's about truth, isn't it? Finding truth about missed opportunity. So it's like so it could be like an obsessive then. So something obsessive, a need for truth. All right. Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, I understand this now a bit more. Okay, inner strength needed. All right. Ooh, your own wish fulfillment, selfishness. Well, could be. And okay, so right. Anything else you can tell us in the current energies? Right, I'll leave, you know, where the land means something as well. Oh, hope for success. I love that one. Burdened. Oh, look, burdened about Queen of Wands is normally like the third party energy. So there could be, it's funny how I lifted that and already I wanted to turn that card over as well. So to me, this is like your you're burdened about a third party energy, sort of either a fire sign or someone who's dynamic and, you know, is doing quite creative and being an entrepreneur or whatever, successful, very attractive sort of person. And it's like there's a burden about that. Oh, and on the other side, it's like it's about letting go. I'm going to put that card there because that's definitely the card that needed to come out there. So, anything else in the current energy? Oh, wait, Emperor. Lovely. Right, and then I'll read all these together. Just anything else? Oh, crikey, that was there as well. No, that was there before. I saw that before, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, still the need for balance. Breadcrumbing. It's about breadcrumbing that. Oh, but brightness will be shown. Anything else in the current energies, and then I'll read it all. Oof, feeling a bit tight to do this reading now. I feel quite very tired, worn out really. I wonder if that's because I'm doing this reading, I don't know. Alright. So that's like saying there's been heartache about something that you thought might have been a new loving beginning. Can you see those cards? Can you see those? There. Kind of. Oh, I don't want them over the Wheel of Fortune, no. Anything else in the current energies? And then let's read this really. Right, now just make sure you can see all these cards. Kind of. Right. Okay, so let's start. Well, we've already mentioned about these ones here. That makes sense. All of those together, it's like going in for wisdom. There's hope for success about communication. You know what I mean? Communication always, you know, brings us a bit more like clarity, and we're calibrating all of that, isn't it? So that's all of that. So these first ones that came out here, it's like this one. So it's like, you know, there's been very much sort of strong loving energy around of reminiscing and missing somebody, but that's kind of changing a bit. But there is a new cycle wanting to come in. It could be that you or someone else, there's an obsession about, you know, a bond. I think there's an obsession about, yeah, some sort of bond where there's a need for, you know, clarity. But even that, like, it's, you know, this sort of finding out on social media and all that business, I don't know if there's been sort of some sort of letting go of that a little bit, but there's still, or trying to, but there's still sort of this obsessive, you know, like as if there's like an addiction to somebody, overthinking about, like thinking about them all the time, or all that kind of thing, about, you know, something that's actually a missed opportunity at the moment, and probably because of like looking at all these options when, you know, the one that's a missed opportunity is the God-given one type of thing. So, and you know, this is sort of the stuck energy, but again, that was sort of on its side, and it landed on a new, you know, when you've got new stable beginning. So it's like this movement about that, not as stuck as it was, to move towards something more stable. So then there's these three came out together, which is, yeah, things aren't fully what the same, you see, and about this sort of connection, loving connection, doesn't always mean, you know, like a romantic connection, but it generally does. So there's like, you know, there is planning. It's like there's a decision being made where it's literally, I'm going to hold that one, turn my back on that, I've got that, world's in my hands. I'm planning, gathering the momentum now about this new partnership, but things aren't what the same on this one, this new, you know, this new cycle. So this could be a different, I'm starting to feel like this is something different to what this is, like this being this God-given sort of love and connection, where there's a missed opportunity, where actually moving away from obsessively trying to find out on social media, and not as stuck as you were, not as desperately reminiscing about that connection anymore, you know, for a new beginning, for a new cycle. This Two of Cups could be with somebody else. It mightn't be with the same person. But if it is with someone else, be careful, because it looks like things aren't what they say. So that's kind of how I'm seeing that. If it's with the same person, then again, things aren't what they're saying. there's things to be communicated. Do you know what I mean? If it's the same person, it's about just things to be communicated. Because that's what we go in within for, to find out more, to find out about the things that are unseen in the unconscious. So there you go. So that's that bit. Now we have, you know, what was, because that's a solid new beginning. This is like a loving new beginning, which can just be even in the ethereal, unless it's like got a solid beginning attached to it, you know. But this, what you hope would be a loving new beginning, actually, it's heartache. It's heartache. So whether, you know, if this is to do with a new thing, a loving beginning, there's heartache attached to it. A communication with who you've been talking to before, what you've hoped is a loving beginning, still might create heartache as well, is what I can pick up on there. But really, you know, it is about you know, new honest beginnings, and inner strength for that as well, to you know, make it honest and true. But also to do with your own wish fulfillment. This can be like the selfish type of card as well, but this is about loving you fully as well, you know, loving you truly, honestly, properly, and then that's when you like love other people or whatever in this, you know, in a better way. So it's sort of honest beginnings with inner strength for your wish fulfillment there, and you're being the, you know, you're being your emperor in your emperor energy. You could be bringing that kind of energy in is that counterpart as well. Don't get caught up in genders, but yeah, for sure that energy's in there, which is all the kings rolled into one, very successful in every way. So and Wheel of Fortune wants to turn in your favour, which is great. So good decisions create good fortune, remember. And everything in this reading, it's telling you, you know, brightness, light will be shone. And, you know, it's very positive as well. So whatever happens, you know, it's really positive. So that's great. And also, you know, letting things go, everything that went before, just let it go. I could also talk about travel to pastures new, whatever. And this is saying, you know, there will be success as well in your endeavours. And this is about appreciating, when people appreciate you, appreciate that, if you know what I mean, and allow that in. And it's about love you. There will be public recognition for the work that you've done. But there's this one as well, which is, you know, about, it's an imbalance. So it's, you can see in this card, it's all about like an imbalance, really. You know, obviously you can see, can't you? You know, one's got too much, others have got too little. Yes, it's saying there'll always be enough, really. There's, you know, they'll help, it'll be there for people who've got too little. If there's someone who's got too much, it's about sharing it. But really, this card's really telling you that things have got to come into balance. That's the card that's telling you, you know, sometimes it's when someone's being breadcrumbed, just giving a little bit of love as well. It can be about that. But yeah, there's a need for balance. So I'm surprised we haven't seen the balance card come out, really. And so these last ones as well. So this is like about a slow moving offer, but grounded and solid, but it's taking its time kind of thing, where you've worked really, really hard and you really just want to be celebrating now together. You know, it's time to come together kind of feel, you know, of that loving, celebratory, fun energy, because we've worked really hard for it. So Alrighty, so that's in the current energies there for you. Whew, quite a few things going on there. So mostly really quite positive. Oh, sorry, we've got Hermit card is Virgo. Who else we got here? Oh, this Sun card, that's a fiery energy there. Another fiery energy, that's Aries. Oh, another fiery energy. That's a Leo. Cool. What else we got? Moon card, that's Pisces. And there we go. Alright, there. And we also have the Capricorn. The Capricorn card. Alright then. Right, so now the coming energies, future energies coming in for Cancer. Future. Oh, I've just seen the Sword of Truth there. Energies coming in for Cancer, please. Bye, not tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Do, 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 do. I don't know, when songs pop in, I like to let you know in case it means anything. Listen to the lyrics and things. Party time. Party to party rocking. Do, 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 do. Right, okay. So the loving Two of Cups is in your coming energies as well. So it's in your current and your coming energies. Oof, it's all about connecting to love. Anything else going on? Something solid as well. Ooh. Right, anything else? Coming energies for Cancer, please. That one. Alright. Very dynamic energy, the Knight of Wands. It could be a message card as well. Knight of Pentacles is a solid message as well. Oh, there you are, Cancer. And yeah, I'll put this here because that's you and your power. Power. Willfully driving forward no matter what's going on unconsciously. All that different pull back one way and the other. That's what these do. Unconscious mind goes one way or the other, doesn't it? But willfully driving it forward. Oh, look, there's that reminiscent energy in the upright now. And the reminiscent energy could be to do with some sort of fire energy as well. You're wanting for success. Maybe you want to reconnect with a fire sign or someone who's like an entrepreneur. Don't get caught up in genders. But there's the water away energy. What does all that mean? What's that see? What is it all about there? Alright. Okay, energy's coming in. Oh, I've just seen the Capricorn card again. Oh, toxic behaviours and things. Oof, wish fulfillment is 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like the tree of life with abundance on every branch. That's it. That's what it is. Very abundant card. And that's your wish fulfillment, really. Oops. Oh, I think it was that one. Oh, that's good. I like to see that. It's just telling me that things are going to be really positive, even if they don't look it. Oh, that card drives me nuts. So, oh, can you see all those? Can you see them all? You see, the way I've got the camera, I don't think you can see these bottom cards, can you? I'll move them up a bit. Okay. Right, so the Two of Cups, so there's a loving connection on the mind that you want grounded. Could be with you know, this is the Capricorn kind of, or earth energy. It could be like an earth energy as well, or something someone very stable. Again, don't get caught up in genders, even though it's like a masculine of the two. That's you being in your power, willfully driving it forward as well. Knight of Wands, being very passionate and dynamic, and you know, just going for it really. Yeah, it's it can be a message card as well, where, you know, there's passion for another person and you want to sort of let them know, and this is like bringing in some sort of like slow moving offer, going towards stability with it. So it could be, all of that could be to do with willfully driving forward for some sort of willfully and passionately driving forward for something stable, more stable. There's reminiscent, so the reminiscent energy connecting to someone. It could be a fire sign, or it could be you being very like dynamic about getting what you want actually with all of this, because you're missing them. You're missing them. You know, it could be if it isn't a new one, it could be someone that you're reminiscing that you want really, and it could be successful. And you walked away from things that didn't serve you. Yeah, but there's like this, he is like cutting out the BS. It's like, look, I've dealt with it all before. We're cutting out the BS here. I've worked really hard. I just want something new now. You know, let's start from day one. I'm sorry, you know. I know this, like, but we're not listening to each other. I'm just trying to tell you I'm sorry with something. You know, I've worked hard. Let's just start again. But there could be some conflict about this, you know, this, because someone's not taking any BS. If you do, come in with some sort of like apology, if it is to do with who you're missing and not a new something, you know. 3 message cards here. You do want your wish fulfillment. You want your abundance on every branch. You know, and that is on your mind as well. And I mean, the stability looks like it's on your mind now. But this holding back and holding on to your energy and things like that is just creating a tower moment for you. You know, you sort of hold, you know, protecting your heart. Look at that, it's like a shield. It's like, I'm using that as a shield, but it's literally causing a tower moment for you. It's your own thing that you do with yourself. But you know, you're not taking, you're trying to sort of do head over heart, be inner strength on something, and sort of going that way. But as I say, this, you know, too much head and not connecting the heart enough, and that's like protecting yourself for some reason, you know, and it is just creating a tower moment. But that inner strength is lovely though, if you're using it for a way that's going to be useful. And it's honest, I suppose, because that sword's up, which indicates, you know, honesty, right? But with this card being here, it's literally, you know, it's going to be light shone, and it's also really positive as well. But then unfortunately we're seeing this card as well, which is all about lies and deceit, which brings us back to what we've had in the past, which was player energy as well. So do bear that in mind, that the last card out was the lies and deceit card. But if there's a holding on of energy, creating your own tower moment, it could be that you are lying to yourself. Like, you know, listen to your heart. It's like, maybe listen to your heart, you know. It's if you come in just head, like, you know, air energy is like thinking. You know, instead of and that's air energy, isn't it? The swords. I wonder how much we're listening to our heart on this one. But right, but that's what I see on that. So I hope that helps. Let's find out Was that the common energy? Have I done the current? Oh god, I'm confused now. It's on the bottom of the deck. Oh no, what did I do there? I can't remember what I've done now. Oh god, I'm tired. It's late-ish now. Oh yeah, I did do it. Yeah, I did do it. Oh dear. So inner strength, oh, and that's coming out now. Okay, I'm going to ask what, you know, as far as our lovely cancers are concerned. Oh, these have come out again. Wow. Well, that's, you know, when they come out again, it means it's emphasized. So it's like inner strength. Really go for your wish fulfillment of your, you know, your sort of 10 of, yeah, abundance. You know, this is the tree of life. This is shaped like the tree of life. It's your abundance on every level. So inner strength for that, go for it. That's your true wish fulfillment. Okay, so betterment for Cancer. What can you give us as a suggestion for betterment for Cancer? Oops. Right, well that's okay, so being happy in your own independence, being happy, I mean, this is like, this, you know, this is like happy in your own independence before you can actually have your abundance with another, really. So you've got to be in the strength. This is about loving you, you know, with the cups, 9 of cups. The next one will be the 10 of cups, where you celebrate loving with another. Again, this is the 9 of pentacles, which is celebrating your own stability and strength and security, you know, and abundance in other ways, solely. And then the next one is the 10 of pentacles, where you celebrate it together with another, you know, and sort of multiply the abundance with their energy as well. So yeah, so we've, you know, and this is the earth sign, this is the Leo. So anything else you can suggest for Cancer for betterment? That one, yeah, so keep making your plans, make your decision, or, you know, turn your back on that one, got your hand on that one, world in your hands, plan, gather your momentum, ready to go for it. Yeah, and just maintain your position and fight off competition and all of that business. You know, keep that inner strength called for. Yeah, you know, this transformation could create tower moments, but the thing is, you know, the tower moments weren't built on solid ground, so it's you have to transform out of that, and you know, and move to solid ground. So alrighty, so I hope that helps you there, Cancer. Can you see those ones? Oh, I definitely move me camera, don't I? There. Alright then, best wishes, see you next week.